First down and 10. Georgia Tech's offense on the field for the first time. Justin Thomas, under duress, is going to be sacked for a loss.
And with the football, try and find the ball when they run the option.
2nd and 12. They give it to the first man through the hole. And a first down by Diedrich. Assignment football. You hear that phrase a lot when it comes to defending the wishbone. We'll be getting into that. On the toss, plays Searcy. And Searcy with a nice gain of about 7. Rada.
You have to find a way to stay up and not get knocked to the ground.
2nd down and 3. That's Lynch, one of their home run hitters, got the first down, got to the edge out near midfield.
Just looks out there and feels and figures what he needs to do.
Green in motion. Thomas going to sling it and intercepted at the 45-yard line. Marcus missed
option, and so a guy may run by you. So sometimes you have this tendency to want to grab him because you've been caught up looking into the backfield.
1st and 10 now. Georgia Tech out at the 33. Thomas going to try and sling it again. Has a man complete at midfield. Searcy into Kentucky territory. Again, what do you mean by normal offensive football fans?
Yeah, you don't see the option every day.
First man through. The dive man gets it, but hit it
with a big one over the top.
2nd down and 9. Thomas, good decision, gives it to Green this time, and Green brought down right. 1st down and 10. And run it again, this time to Diedrich Mills, both teams. 2nd and 5 for Georgia Tech. To give this to Mills, and Mills near the first down, got a good lead.
Cut blocker. We've seen a couple injuries which we didn't think were cut blocks.
Little animus boiling on the sidelines, respectively. Gain of 1 on 1st and goal by D.
Everybody has a plan, right?
Until they get hit in the mouth. 2nd and goal. They option into the boundary. Thomas pushed out of bounds at about the 5-yard line by 9 runs to just 1 pass so far on this drive. Thomas almost intercepted. Wow, he threw it right into the hands of the defensive lineman. 1st and 10, Thomas hands it off to the first 4. And what we were talking about during the break, technically this a veer option attack. Didn't work on that play, whatever you want to call it.
When you know. So typically you will get something like a speed option or a counter to try to make a big play.
Thomas going to pass. Incomplete. Hit down when he wants to now.
I would give the responsible opposing view, but I don't think there is one.
Coaches do it all the time. It's okay for them.
Was not happy with apparently losing some playing time to Mills.
Interesting when you consider the fact that he was actually the team's leading rusher on the season. Thomas got away from 2 tacklers, and boy, he made all that coming up on the halftime report. Right now, 3rd down coming up for Georgia Tech. They give it to the first man through. That's Diedrich Mills. Boy, that's
really risky.
Mills lines up behind Thomas. Yeah, they give it to Mills, and he got the first down easily. Yards that he not missed those 4 games, or at least would have had a much better chance of it. 1st and 10, Thomas under duress and sacked back at the 16-yard line.
Because they cut so often.
1st and 20 now from the 9. Thomas keeps it. That is tackled at about the 15-yard line. Just Thomas, great leadership at that position. Tosses it to Lynch, and Lynch gets to the edge, squares those shoulders, and pick.
You know, Thomas has a strong enough arm.
On the scramble, Thomas faked it. And steps up.
So he's been forced to go even when they don't roll him out. He's forced to scramble out.
Thomas has a little bit more time this time, and the pass dropped by Clinton. So 3rd and 7. Mills in the backfield. Searcy in motion to the top of your screen. Complete. And that's going to be a first down catch by Ricky June. Justin Thomas, who initially committed to Alabama in high school his senior year, picks up 14 with the pass. Little option into the boundary, this time to J.J. Now. You're taking a lot of hits even if you don't have the football. Thomas, little quarterback draw, has a good block. Thomas! Justin Thomas! Touchdown Tech! Changed the equation for Georgia Tech with that call. First down and 10. Thomas slings it complete. Oh, and dropped by Searcy. Butker has field goal range, well, up to about 54. You see the target line for field goal range on the screen. Little receiver screen, catch made by and Paul Johnson. Boy, you look back at that call against Georgia to win the game. Pass a little bit high, incomplete for Stewart.
You think he's going to just toss it to the end zone?
I think that's better than a field goal.
Too long.
Got rid of it quick, caught with 1 second to go.
Shot. A little chippy out there today.
Dude's doing a little chin check out there.
All right. Well, for Kentucky, they can't squander them.
That puts a premium on them being able to get points as this thing continues. 2nd and 4 for Georgia Tech, and they pick up another first down. 3 and 9 a season ago, and 8 wins coming into this one today. This is a toss to Searcy, and Searcy pushed out of bounds after Alabama taking on Washington. 2nd and 8. Thomas broke 1 tackle, was lucky to get to the 39-yard line. Mike Edwards. 3rd and 10. Alabama looking formidable this year. Little receiver screen pass caught by Ricky June, but nowhere to go. Stop short. Huge confidence booster. Gain of
pretty good at decisions, but you've got to stop that first read, that dive back.
Mills got 5 that time as the first guy through. They try it again in a pretty decent game. 3rd and 1. Thomas hands it off to the first man through again. That's Mills.
He'll change the blocking scheme.
First down and 10. Thomas back to pass. Incomplete.
Playing him up front. Yesterday in the press conference, he says, I always have answers.
2nd and 10. Thomas, they put it on the ground, and fortunate to get it back. Thomas, that pitch was a little bit hot.
In distance to have a good relationship, 4.5, 5.
So loss of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 12. They toss it into the boundary, and nowhere to go for Clinton Lynch, who's chopped down. Down in 10 from the 45. After that face masking penalty against Kentucky on the punt return. Mills.
On the field.
Number 75. Thomas with the pitch into the boundary. Mills.
With their entire offense, it's all in his head.
Yeah, he's probably got a flip phone still too. 3rd and 2, they give it to the first man through, the dive guy, and Mills picks up another first down.
On this Georgia Tech front, they're about 280. The guys you'll see later today in the playoff games are in the 300 to 310 range.
Yeah, different animals.
And what Braun has done well this year is use his feet.
Gonna snap it, new center in the ball game. Let's keep an eye on that center quarterback exchange. They make a clean one. A nice run off the right side of the offensive line, Marcus Allen. And with a name. Georgia Tech has led right from the beginning. Toss into the boundary and a nice run by Dedrick Mills. Lead to an upset.
A lot of Husky fans made the trip too. That's going to help them.
2nd and 10. Thomas back to pass. Has a man. Incomplete. Intended for number 28, J.J. Green. Just kidding.
I think they knew.
Thomas going to pass. Overthrows his target in the end zone. Plenty of football left here. Thomas, they keep giving it to the dive man, Dedrick Mills, and Thomas kept it that time. Boy, he is a veer option maestro.
Cut it up. But he's looking to that gap between the guard and the tackle.
Gave it to Mills that time, and Mills with a... Boy, so if you lose a bowl game, you get a trophy? Still on his feet, Mills. Finally.
They may only get a couple more.
Already down 13 points. Mills again. Somersaulting over the pile. In a huge bowl game. So they knew that they would be right this year. And have come back in a big way. Justin Thomas, the trigger man at quarterback, and another first down.
Veer option football.
Mills with 23 rushes, 134 yards. And the beat goes on. Mills a yard shy. It's being taken. 2nd down and 1. Mills again. And picks up another Georgia Tech first down.
Original inventors call it the veer.
Thomas steps back. Staring helplessly. And hoping that the defense can get a turnover or something where they can get back on the field. Instead, Mills again. Justin Thomas on 3rd and goal. On the toss, nothing doing. Well read by ZQ. They've got the ball at the 42. Kentucky with 3 timeouts remaining. Mills with a career day in yards and carries. Make them be that?
They're good enough to do it.
Coming up right after this, 2nd and 6. Mills again.
When if you've got the run blitz and you want to take away the dive, you go for it now.
Thomas throws it wide open. June. A key can.
What a career Thomas has had.
Sometimes it's not all about if you're going to play in the NFL or pros. Mills on the carry. Sometimes across their collective countenance. 2nd and goal from the 7. Mills plowing his way.
Marcus Marshall knew what Mills was bringing.
Touchdown, Mills. And Georgia Tech dropping the mic. A great college football season building to a crescendo tonight with the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and